Yeah, hi there. These comments are for BA, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the online TOEFL course, a 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. You completed integrated speaking practice test number 6. All right, so let's take a look at your response. And if I remember correctly, you're also one of my students in the English language program at California State University, San Bernardino.
The reading passage discussed the technology of
You don't want to see not the reading passage discuss. You want to make that singular, so the reading passage discusses. You have to put the ES at the end there.
Energy, which can also be used weapons-grade uranium. Also, the reading passage discussed the technology of producing nuclear energy, which can also be used weapons-grade uranium. Also, it discussed how it is difficult for the International Atomic Energy Agency.
Now, what you want to do in the beginning here is you need a topic, because you are talking about the reading passage and the lecture. You definitely need a topic that will connect both of those. So you could recast your first sentence of your response to say something like this. The reading passage discusses the dangers of nuclear energy, and the listening passage gives an example to illustrate one of those dangers. You see what I'm saying? If you do that in the beginning, now it's clear you're going to talk about a reading passage and a lecture.
To control the uses of nuclear energy, the speaking passage gave
So you're not exactly getting the main point here of the reading passage. The reading passage is trying to say the International Atomic Energy Agency has difficulty monitoring what countries are doing with the enriched uranium that they're using. Are they using it, for example, for energy? Are they using it to make weapons? So I think you should clarify that point in the reading passage.
The uses of nuclear energy. The speaking passage gave examples of...
I would say when you get to the speaking passage, have a slightly longer pause and then say, in addition, the listening passage, blah, blah, blah.
The uses of nuclear energy. The speaking passage gave examples of dramatic nuclear accident.
I would say the listening passage or the speaker says in the passage, say it maybe like that.
One happened in 1986 in Ukraine with 30 people killed. Also, 1986 in Ukraine with 30 people.
This isn't in Ukraine. This is in the USSR. So you're misrepresenting some of the facts from the lecture.
Happened in 1986 in Ukraine with 30 people killed. Also, 2 other examples in Scotland and Soviet Union.
No. You're missing many points. You're missing major points from the lecture. You're missing some key points from the reading passage. You only spoke for 32 seconds. You want to be speaking for right around 60 seconds. That would give you enough time to completely explain the information from the reading passage and the lecture. So, taking a look at the rubrics right now, I got to score you pretty low here because you are missing major points from both the reading and the listening passage. Also, you're having a lot of problems with your delivery, also with your language use and your topic development. Okay, so here, I'm going to put you at 1.66 out of 4, or 13 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. Now, for the purposes of our class, 1.66, this is going to put you at 60%. The main thing is you cannot misrepresent, you cannot leave out important information from either the reading or the listening passage, because when you're summarizing information, at the graduate level, for example, you want to make sure that you can catch the main and the most important supporting points. So your response that you recorded here, it doesn't really tell me that you have a good understanding of the reading passage and the lecture. All right, what do? I'd like to have you take a look at review listening lesson number 1 in my online TOEFL course. Also review reading lesson number 1. That'll give you some good general tips on how to organize notes and how to take notes on reading and listening passages. Now, in addition to that, you got a lot of problems with your delivery. That means you want to keep working in the pronunciation area of my course. That's going to be helpful for you. So go over those vowel and consonant sound videos, and then you can focus on the more advanced pronunciation videos in my online TOEFL course, right? And that'll start getting you going in the right direction. And remember, at night, read newspapers, read magazines, make sure you're having contact with watching television, including maybe news, documentary, science, and also history programs. All right, so don't give up here. I know this is a very tough speaking task. This is academic, so you had a lot of trouble talking about academic information. This is what this is telling me.